speak up for you. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
You are a good man. I'll tell Diego about it.
If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter. You learned something which makes you quite useful.
And you knocked him down. I have to admit that wasn't bad going. He's always been known as one of the toughest fighters. I am deeply impressed.
You found enough people to speak in your favor. But you still have to pass the test of faith.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon. Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine.
Where can I find Ian? I'm here to collect the list for the camp.
He's right in the middle of the main shaft, next to the storeroom. But you need to be careful. There are many mine crawlers there as well. Oh, one more thing. You know Thoris, don't you? Forget it. There's just one person who has the say in here, and that's Ian. He's the boss. If you get into trouble with him, you'll be in trouble with us all.
The guards will never get me.
What do you mean?
I only work when the guards are nearby, or they can see me. Otherwise, I just hang around here.
Don't they get suspicious?
Yeah, well, of course I dig less ore than all the others do. It's not always enough, so I have to do a bit of trading. If you need or hear something, come back to me. I'm sure I'll be able to help.
What's in the storeroom?
Some chests that we store supplies in. The keys disappeared, though.
Disappeared?
I bet Aleph was involved. That guy can't be trusted.
Do you know anything about the key for the chest in the storage shed?
Well, that depends.
On how much ore I'll give you?
You learn fast.
Is 15 ore all right with you?
15 ore? I don't know anything about a key.
30 ore should be enough.
All right. I happen to have the key here.
Listen, Ian and the others are sitting at the bottom having grilled meat.
What? Without me? Well, I'll collect my share.
Are you Ian, the boss of the mine?
Yeah, I'm Ian, and this is my mine, so don't touch or break anything.
Isn't that Gomez's mine?
Yeah, of course, this is the mine of the old camp, but in here, there's only one boss, and that's me.
I'm here to collect the list for the camp.
Anybody could say that. Get lost.
Diego sent me.
All right, here's the list. Tell him to hurry up with the deliveries.
I've heard that the ore has magical qualities.
Weapons forged from it don't break. Their blades are sharper than usual ones. Unfortunately, the magic powers of the ore vanish during the smelting process. But even without the magic powers, weapons made from this ore are extremely resistant and do more damage than normal weapons.
I'll keep that in mind.
I have some work to do, and don't keep my boys from doing their work.
Aren't you the guy who wants to join the camp?
What if I am?
I could help you.
And how?
There are two guys sitting around outside the camp. One of them has stolen something from the ore barons. It's a precious amulet, which should have arrived with the last convoy. If we attack them together, we should manage. I couldn't do it on my own. What do you say?
What will happen when we have the amulet?
That's an easy one. I'll return it and get the reward. I'll tell them you helped me. Then you'll be in Gomez's good books for sure.
No, it's either 50-50 or you can do it on your own.
Okay, 50-50. So, can I count on you?
Count me in.
Okay, let's do it then. So, here we are, far away from your friend Diego. We're to send you regards from Bloodwind.
Now you're done for. Yeah, again. Now you're done.
So, you idiot, just wanted to trap me. I have the list from Ian.
Well done. Go to Thoris. I've already told him everything. He'll let you go to see Gomez.
What do I have to do when I meet Gomez?
Gomez's decisions are made from gut instinct. He'll look at your mug, and then he'll make up his mind if you can join. From now on, you'll have to get by on your own. Make the best of it. Good luck.
Hold it. What are you doing?
I want to go in.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Thoris?
I will. If you're lying, you're as good as dead.
Are you saying I can go in?
Yeah, get moving.
What can I do for you?
I want to see Gomez. Thoris says I'm to be taken on as a shadow.
We're always on the lookout for good men. You seem to have your wits about you. You might be okay. I'll take you to Gomez. Follow me. And don't touch anything. If you don't show him some respect, I'll take pleasure in teaching it to you personally.
I have come to offer my services.
You just come marching in here and expect me to concern myself with you, you worm? What makes you think we're interested in your services?
I have stood the test of faith, and Thoris says I'm worth it.
You wouldn't have gotten in here alive if that weren't so. I hope that's not the best you can do.
There's only blackheads around here, on the lookout for newcomers to pass their jobs on to instead of doing them themselves.
There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. You shall have your chance.
Does that mean I'm in?
You bet it does. You're one of us now, kid. Raven will fill you in on everything.
Gomez says I'm in.
Great. In that case, you can prove your worth with the first task.
What do you want me to do?
We do a lot of trade with the Brotherhood. That doesn't mean to say we trust them. Go to the swamp. When you get to the camp, keep your ears open. Anything you pick up might be useful for us. The more you find out, the better. It'll take a bit of tact, if you know what I mean.
Keep cool. I'm not going to get them angry.
I knew you'd understand.
You may not cross this doorstep unless Master Caristo allows it.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire. A magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter. This letter is addressed to Zardes.
What's so exciting about that?
Zardes has not been a servant of Innes for ages. He left us some years ago and turned towards black magic. He lives in a tower in the middle of the Orkland and concentrates on his studies. He said he would go his own way to find out what went wrong with the barrier. Wait here. I'll be back in a moment. Caristo was beside himself with delight. He said that you may go to Torres and choose your reward.
Great service.
I've done it. At last I belong to the camp.